Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Play action here on first down. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his prime.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll try the option play here. He's past the marker and still going. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
BAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Back behind the quarterback, line in a pistol. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw again. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Try and muscle for the first down. tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third
and the ball to the ground. He quickly lands on it, prevents the defense from creating a takeaway. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll feed the back again. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback's got it on the option. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They're trying to run it with the option. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. brings it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the
and the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs on the scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver.
The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Mountaineers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. He's going to hand this off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Bringing pressure. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds the receiver wide open. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. The TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Receiver makes the catch, bulldozing his way through those tackles. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Got it. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This sack was on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Pitch play to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The shotgun handoff here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. They're going to run the option. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first time. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors.
I don't know. I'm just having an off day, and I just can't beat this defense. So, or not defense, it's offense. I can't beat the offense. It is the most fluky offense I've ever played against. And the fact that, like, anyone can use this offense. Like, no lie, anyone can use this offense and be good. If you have a decent O-line, that's all you need to do. So, yeah.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe
I know what he's doing. He's trying to bait me on the short shit so he can throw it deep.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12.
Run it. Run.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Wide open. Wide open. Look at that! How? There's no way, man.
That's enough for a first down.
I'm blitzing everybody. How is he getting time?
To get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end.
Wide open. Yep.
Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
The defense
Yeah, I forgot a white tight end is so much faster than everybody on my
and the
defense.
quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create here on the move.
See? Look, like, I don't know what I have to do. I really don't. I really don't, man.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws.
And he runs it into the end zone.
And my play just lagged, so that's good.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
That's my bad. I didn't even play. That's whatever.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Yeah.
But they can't.
You see, like, what is my line doing? They're not blocking.
You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progression.
Bro, Robbie, if I find out you cheat, yeah, I swear to God.
That hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the defense look slow that time. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
I just need technically 2 stops, but I just need
getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to
I don't know what to do. I really don't. Like, I'm blitzing everybody, so that's
offense takes the field. Passing game
that's what I don't get. But
the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the pass is intercepted.
I don't know why he did that. That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen him throw. The dumbest thing.
Second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
I don't know why he threw that. I don't know.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Kimmy decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards.
And he just, I don't know. I can't explain it, but he just knows.
All the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position.
I don't know.
Football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Dude, I just need you to block just a little bit longer, man. That's what I asked for, to be honest with you.
Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Man. See, this is why I hate being one-handed. It's all, honestly, this is why I hate being one-handed. I am not able to adjust as much as everybody else is, and that troubles me.
Looking to throw it again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down.
I literally had to take my sweet-ass time, and by the time I do all my adjustments, they have theirs done already. It's just, I don't know.
At this point in the game, every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st and goal, handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards.
Like, I could be up. I could be up, but
send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver. He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal.
quarterback's going to sneak it.
And they're not going to... See, like, how was he...
This guy did everything
I'm done. I'm done. I'm just done.
It looks like he's just going to be inches short.
I'm sitting there spamming X to hike the fucking ball, but they gave him the chance to fucking adjust right before I do it.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Of course. I just can't beat. I just can't do it. I can't do it. He just knows every fucking stupid defensive play, and this offensive playbook is fucking dog shit.
Whether it was a pass or a run, and by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short the first down marker.
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what to do.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They'll run it from the gun.
Like that right there. Like he get like.
What a move to break into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive
I don't
line.
know. I'm going to cut this game short.
They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Here's the option play. The back's got him on the pitch. He's found some room with the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Yeah.
Makes a nice move there. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is...
Bro, fuck off. Like, what the fuck? Dude, like, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Oh my god. Why would you
take some shots?
Okay.
Right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
I don't know.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Pretty good job here by the quarterback and just getting away from the sack.
Robbie's not this fucking good.
Next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. But once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So, incompletion, but at least it's not a negative play or a turnover.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Crash the fuck out. This is really starting to piss me off.
Squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Some hard running there through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding down to the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
He's gonna do some fucking pussy shit.
First down here for this offense. Use the running game to
No fucking way! No fucking way!
An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's an option look. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game.
You better need the fucking ball, man. Need the fucking ball.
Under 2 minutes to go, they step up again. Give them the game ball.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even.
Yeah.